and a car hits you. So first thing, check that the area is safe so that we're not resuscitating two people. The next thing is to check that the person, Dr. Lendero, can you come and help me please? Check that the person is responding. So we say somebody has had a cardiac arrest anytime they are not responsive and they don't have a heartbeat and they are not breathing. If somebody is not having a heartbeat, is not responsive and is not breathing, we say that person has had a cardiac arrest. Okay? It's not a big thing. Can we say it? Not responsive, not breathing, and no heartbeat. Not responsive, not breathing, and no heartbeat. That is a cardiac arrest. What you do, this is how you check if the person is not responsive. Yaxin. You tap the person so that if the person is sleeping, they can wake up. So that you don't start pressing someone that is sleeping. Yaxin. Then you put your ear close to the nose to check whether the person is breathing. Okay, you put your ear close to the nose and your eyes will focus on the tummy to see whether there are breathing movements. That is how to check if the person is breathing. Did you hear that? Put your ear close to the nose, put your eyes facing the tummy to see if there are breathing movements. The next thing you do is to check whether there is a heartbeat, if you can. And if you look just next to your throat, can you put your hand on your throat? Next to your throat, you will see there's a small muscle there.
Yes.
Then slide your hand just by the side of that muscle, and you will feel something doing boom, boom, boom. Can you feel that?
Yes.
All right. Now, what I want you to do, can we get calf foot mats, please? Can we get calf foot mats, please? Hurry up, Mr. Stanley. Nana, I need calf foot mats. Okay. So what I want you to do now is to do it for your neighbor. Please put it male to male, please. And female to female, except they are your spouse or you're asking them out. So that is simple. So we have
duration 90 minutes 0 seconds. Distance 6.3 kilometers. 294 calories burned. Pace 14 minutes 16 seconds per kilometer.
Demonstrate. Number one, check the environment. Number two, check the patient. Yaxin, look for the thing. And as he's checking the breathing, his hand is on the neck. Can you see that? And immediately you are done with that. So the next thing you will do is to call for help. Call for help. You are calling for two things. Number one, help, an ambulance. And number two, an AED. Can we say AED together? AED. When you go back, we want advocates that will make sure that every church, every gathering, every office has an AED. An AED is an automated external defibrillator. An automated external defibrillator. Nurse manager, can you please get one from the ambulance or from the hospital so that I can just show them what it looks like? An automated, and what you do for the AED, remove the person's cloth, put one of the pads under the right clavicle, this right collarbone. Put one pad there and put the other under the left breast. Can we see that? Under the left breast, one, the left one, and the right one under the right, and then you press on. As simple as that.
Okay.
The machine will read what is happening in the heart, and it will tell you whether you need to shock, and you just press shock. That is all. Do you understand? So that machine is critical for any place where there's a gathering of more than 200 people, 100 people. That is why we followed you with ambulance. So just know that we are not just doing paparazzi. All right, fine. So number one was what? Check the area.
Yes.
Number two was what? Check the patient for three things. Responsiveness, what again? Breathing, and what again? Pulse. And then number three, call for help and call for an AED. This is what an AED will look like. If it's in your office is a good office. If it's not, you are about to become a good office.
Amen.
All right, so this is what it will look like. It has a battery. Can you help me open it, please? And then you just put one under the right clavicle, right collarbone, and the other under the left breast. Okay? It is life and death, so don't bother about dignity and other things. Okay, so you do that. The next thing you do is to start compressions. And it will tell you exactly what to do. And then you place the parts, they are labeled left and right, and then you put that.
Open bag.
Now, if it's a child or a small person, you put one in front and one at the back, right at the back. So if it's a child, one in front and one at the back. And once you press on, it will tell you what everything else to do. Do you understand? Very simple. You can meet Mr. Nokela if you need directions on how to get one. All right. So the next C is to start compressions. Start compressions. Start compressions. Now, what are you going to do for compressions? If you are right-handed, put your right hand forward. Can we all do that? Put your right hand and put behind it to support it. Now your elbows must be straight. Elbows straight, not. And as you press the person's chest, make sure your elbow does not bend so that it's your shoulder that is moving. So let's try our shoulder. Right here, just between the breast, here, in the center, not on the side. Right here in the center, on the lower part of the chest, here in the center. Can you touch the place? Touch the place, correct? You are too high. You are too high, ma. Come down, beautiful. Okay, you are too low, Enito. Come up, yes, beautiful. Okay, beautiful, so correct. So you put your hand right there, and then your two hands are now in front, and then you push. Now you can see what he's doing. You press down hard and fast. You are going to press at the rate of 100 to 120 per minute. 100 to 120 per minute. If you do too low, the chances of recovery is low. If you do too high, the chances of recoil is also low. Now you want the chest to come back up. You can see what he's doing. So every time, just slow down a bit. Every time he goes down, he comes up to allow recoil before going down. Not to do like this. Okay? That one you are rubbing the person's chest. Okay, so see, anytime he goes down, he comes up to allow chest recoil. What you are doing is that you are pumping the heart for the person. So you press down, allow blood will come into the heart. You press again, blood will go around the body, blood will go down to the heart. Okay, can we see that? Very simple. Now, in some of the mannequins in front of you, you will see a light there. If you are doing it well, it will turn green. If you're not doing it well, it will show red. Okay, so I think that is very simple. So what do we say again? The 5 C's. Is it 5? Check the area.
Check the environment.
Number 2.
Check for responsiveness. Breathing.
Check whether the person is breathing, whether he's paused, and whether he answers you. Number 3, call for help and an AED. Number 4, start compressions. Period. 4 C's, I think. 4 C's. All right, let's start compressions. Come and try quickly before the rain drives us away. This is somebody's life, and God forbid it could be somebody you love. You will continue compressions until you are tired, and then you change to this person. You keep on changing every 2 minutes until help comes. Okay, that is what to do. You can be praying while you are doing that.
So we check for safety.
Do soft still. Bam. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're showing red. You're still not doing it well enough.
Whether the chest is moving or not. So compression, you lock your hand.
Harder.
Then put the heel at the middle. So
your elbow is bending.
Pushing and fast.
To get somebody alive is not easy.
If you are doing it well,
you see, he's not doing it well enough. He's still showing red.
It is slow. Wow. It is not deep enough. You can see now.
All right, but you are doing well. You are doing relatively well. Can somebody try? It's not easy, Abi. Exactly.